Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon reading for our full moon in Virgo. That will be with us on February 27th, 2021 at 3:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for being with me today. I love reading for you guys. And if you have not been here before, thank you so much and welcome to the channel. Welcome as well to my new and returning subscribers. And if you have not yet done so, please do reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. As always, Gemini, these are general readings. They will not resonate with every single one of you out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So Gemini, we're going to jump right into this. We're going to do a past, present, future layout for this full moon energy in Virgo. That's going to be highlighting your universal fourth house. Virgo full moon is definitely a full moon of cleansing, purification. It's a house cleaning moon, absolutely. You may feel the urge to clean your home, and it does highlight the house of the home. So it has a double impact there for you. So dear angels, divine guardians, beings of light, ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Geminis out there for the full moon in Virgo, February 2021, past, present, future, from lunar cycle to lunar cycle. Thank you as always for your guidance. All right, Gemini, so your first card out, this is for the last 28 to 30 days. That would have been our last lunar cycle. We have the full moon energy of Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So I would say over this last month, you may have really been mulling over, like, what can I do to bring things into fruition? How can I create the reality that I really want to see? Taurus is a earthy sign of manifestation and the material world. So you also might have been really working through your resources, readjusting finances, to try to get things back on a more stable track going forward. So I'm going to clarify these with the Queen of the Moon deck here. Yes, and maybe a lot of extremes. We have that hot moon, which is our full moon of June. And June, of course, is your birth month, your season. So you may start to notice things literally heat up around your financial or practical plans around that time. But I do feel that there's been a lot of ups and downs. There's been a lot of having to balance, literally maybe balancing the checkbook, balancing your resources coming in. Right here in the center for this full moon in Virgo, we have don't let your past hold you back. So this is the South Node. The South Node in astrology is the point in the chart that shows you past lifetimes, past incarnations, and the things that you have dealt with karmically, not just in past lives, but in this current life as well. So these are the things that you're learning to go beyond and to grow past. So this can really be showing you that this Virgo full moon will be applying just the right amount of pressure to you to go beyond the here and now. For some of my Geminis, I get a distinct feeling this could literally be re-examining your home life, where you live. Maybe you feel like it's time to move, time to go somewhere new. That could be very much a part of it. But, you know, Gemini, you are a sign that is ruled by Mercury. This last cycle, you know, this month we had a Mercury retrograde, which is more challenging to you. So this has really shown you maybe areas where you've limited yourself or other people have really held you back by creating a lot of negativity. And it's time to grow past that with this full moon in Virgo coming in. Yes, and look at that beautiful card. I love that it's a number 4 because, you know, this Virgo moon, it's highlighting your fourth house of the home. And so that number 4 is very powerful. There's the card of acceptance. And this may be a time to be very graceful and let things flow, let things move as they're meant to, and don't let the past hold you back. Let it go. If it needs to go, let it go. If it needs to be built up, build it up. There's really a sort of peace in that feeling of acceptance. Going forward into the immediate future, the next 28, 30-day cycle after the full moon, we have the new moon in Aquarius, advising you to bring more love into the situation. Be more generous with yourself and with others. This is a great time of give and take and humanitarian effort. So let's get a clarifier there. Ooh, self-reflection. And I love this card for you, Gemini. Not only is this a waning gibbous moon in this card, but it also reminds me of you because it almost looks like the twins, right? It's like reflecting on both sides of yourself. Both sides of yourself, maybe within a partnership or relationship, and how you bring more love into the situation. This is also really encouraging you to be very authentic and be yourself, and encouraging your partner or love interest to be themselves as well. So let's go ahead and get into some tarot. We're just going to deepen up these past, present, future messages for you here. I'm going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot and clarifying with the Green Witch Tarot today. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. Gemini, check it out. So I do feel, you know, this last month, there's been a lot of patience needed. We have the Three of Wands here, which is really about waiting for your ships to come in. And you may feel that you've already done a lot of work and planted a lot of seeds, and you've really been waiting through these extreme ups and downs for things to start coming into your favor. This is definitely long-term planning that you've been doing. So let's get into a clarifier here. It does encourage you to be patient as you decide what's next, as you wait for those ships to come in, wait for the return on your investment. Absolutely. Yes, and we do have the Capricorn card. This is the same card as the Devil and the Green Witch. So it is about nature. It is about freedom from traps, not falling into them and not getting stuck in them. So don't worry too much. Don't worry too much. I know that's easier said than done a lot of the time, but I do feel that it's very important in this situation because there's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of back and forth, and it may have made you feel kind of trapped in your mind or trapped in your worries. On top of the present energy of the Virgo full moon, we have the King of Swords. So to me, this is about clarity, victory. We have not letting your past hold you back, accepting what comes, accepting what works out. And so this is really about planning a strategy around this, having, you know, a clear objective going forward. It's important to communicate clearly. I think that this last month there could have been a lot of really difficult communication, miscommunications, arguments, conflicts, etc. that really, you know, could need to be healed. So do your best, Gemini. Remain objective and fair-minded. Be clear in your communication, you know, and just come up with those really good plans of action. This is a card of victory and clear seeing. That's what I like about that King of Swords there. It can be sometimes a little emotionally cool. It can. You know, you might be feeling a little less emotional and a little more intellectual. And you might be dealing with someone else who is being that way as well. But we also have our King of Cups. So this is, to me, saying balance the head with the heart here, Gemini, because, you know, especially for you, you are a dualistic sign, which means there's often very two distinct sides of your personality and nature. And so part of you may feel very intellectual and emotionally detached. Some of you might feel more drawn to that emotional, more sensitive, intuitive side. Neither one is wrong. They both work really well. And to me, the Kings are about making good decisions, making a good plan of action. Where the King of Swords makes a good, logical, intellectual plan of action and strategy, the King of Cups makes good decisions with their heart, with their emotions, and with their feelings. So they're both very blessed This is really nice. This is very nice. So stepping into the future, the next 20, 30 days, I do feel that, you know, when you do this true reflection on yourself, true inventory of looking within, there may be some things that you choose to leave. Again, I'm getting this feeling that for some of my Geminis out there, there's a feeling of leaving home, a change of residence, but that Eight of Cups is usually leaving something behind that was not spiritually or emotionally fulfilling in some way. So that is a very strong, you know, symbol of that. Let's see what clarifies that. Well, let's see what we have. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Gemini, please, Spirit? Three of Athames. Oh, Three of Swords. Yeah, so Gemini, this could be a time where you leave behind something, whether it is, you know, physical manifestation, like leaving home or leaving a relationship, leaving a work situation, or it could be more on that mental, emotional level. But this Three of Swords is all about heartbreak, disappointments, things not going the way you wanted them to, and it's recovery from those. So you may be removing yourself, you know, from a situation or person or place that has really been tough, that's been difficult, that's been a challenge. Yeah, Five of Cups here. So y'all have been going through some emotional ups and downs, no doubt. Oh, but look at what we have here is the Ten of Cups. I do feel like it's going to turn out. It's just this is going to be a process of working through some things. You know, we're in a kind of rock and a hard place for you, Gemini, energetically, because when we look at our chart, you know, we have a lot of Pisces, and we have, you know, the Virgo full moon up here. And your sign is right in between them, which creates that square to your sign. That's why this puts a little more pressure on you to change, to grow, to move past old boundaries, making decisions with the two sides of yourself, both the head and the heart meeting in the middle. Let's get a magical spell card for you for a ritual energy for this full moon. And we have the card of grace, the ritual of grace. Grace, blessing, come to me and set me free. To me, grace is it's very much about acceptance. It's moving with grace and allowing things to move in their own course and being more graceful with yourself, giving yourself mercy, giving yourself gentleness and forgiveness, and also extending that to others, Gemini. This is a beautiful reading. It's a bit intense emotionally. I do feel that you're working through quite, you know, some big ups and downs, but I do feel like you're really working to balance and get yourself in a more rooted, earthy place, which is always a very positive thing. So I hope you have a beautiful full moon, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.